You may be seated. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, board members, and most importantly, the class of 2023. At this time, we ask that you please rise and join us in honoring America with the playing of the national anthem under the direction of Mr. Darren Brooks. You may be seated. My name is Amanda Nguyen, and I'm the senior class vice president. On behalf of the class of 2023, I would like to thank you all for joining us in the celebration of not just the end of our high school careers, but the beginning of the next chapter. It is an honor to have had the support and guidance of our teachers at South High. Not only have they gifted us an amazing education, but they have prepared us for adult lives, and that is something we can never thank them for. It is difficult to put into words how proud I am to finally see my classmates in their caps and gowns. Never did I think that I would be standing on the stage representing my class, but I am beyond grateful that I have been given the opportunity to do just that. To the class of 2023, I am proud of each and every one of you for the accomplishments you have made to make it to this day. My only wish is that you always remember what you are capable of and never give up. Congratulations, and may you all succeed in the challenges that life gives you. Senior ensemble members will now perform as time goes by under the direction of Mr. Eddie Career. At this time, would all senior ensemble members please make your way to the front?
We are very fortunate to have the talents of the Senior Vocal Ensemble and the South High Band at our graduation ceremony today. Please give them another round of applause. It is my honor to welcome family, friends, and guests to the commencement celebration for the Salina South High School graduating class of 2023. A special welcome to all of the mothers present today. I wish you all a very happy Mother's Day. Today is truly a great day to be a Kruger. At this time, I'd like to recognize several dignitaries for their hard work this past year. All of the South High School faculty and staff members who are in attendance today, please stand. It truly has been my honor and privilege to work with the faculty and staff of South High in helping guide and support our students. These individuals are the reason that the senior class has reached this milestone today. Each year, schools face challenges, and our faculty and staff have risen to overcome those challenges and obstacles in order to provide support to our students. You are truly an inspiration and a powerful force in the lives of our students. Thank you for your countless hours designing and executing effective instruction, and thank you for overcoming the external stresses throughout the year in order to meet the needs of our students. Please join me in applauding our passionate and dedicated faculty and staff. Thank you, and you may be seated. Additionally, I'd like to recognize the people joining us on the platform. I would ask that they stand as they are introduced and that applause is held until all of the names are read. I'd like to begin by recognizing the USD 305 Board of Education members for their commitment to the students of Salina Public Schools. Many do not realize that they volunteer their time and that they spend countless hours reviewing policy and proposals, making difficult decisions that are not always applauded by everyone, attending meetings and training sessions, as well as spending a great deal of time at school and district events. Representing the USD 305 School District are Board of Education President Ann Zimmerman, Vice President Jim Fletcher, Mark Bondre, Scott Gardner, Gabe Grant, Dana Casso, Bonnie Schamberger, and USD 305 Superintendent Lynn Exline. Representing South High School, Assistant Principal Julie Falcon, Assistant Principal Krista DeVoe, Senior Counselor Amy Wagner, Senior Class Sponsor Larry Nutter, and today's special guest Josh Massey. Thank you. Thank you for your hard work, and thank you for your dedication. Over the past 3 years in which I've had the privilege of being principal at South High School and spending time with these students, the class of 2023 certainly has had to face unique challenges. This graduating class has also achieved a great deal of success and positive recognition. I think about my own experiences in high school and the challenges that my peers and I faced as both students and as young adults those many years ago. I remember those who guided us through that time in our lives. Please take a moment to think about someone who's influenced you and encouraged you to get to this point in your life. Someone who supported you, someone who you wanted to be like, to emulate, someone you will remember the rest of your life. I still remember those people in my life. I believe that for most or the vast majority of you, as for me, the person that you are thinking of is either a family member or a teacher. Why is this the case? It's because those people dedicate themselves to you and care about you more than about themselves. They give their time and their hearts to you and want you to be the best person that you can be, the happiest, the most successful, and the person that positively represents and contributes to our community. Those people are the ones that pushed you to get to this point today. Please remember these people as you go forth and make decisions in the future. Honor them by being and doing the best that you can. I am very fortunate as well as honored to be here witnessing this important milestone in these students' lives. I wish to thank them for representing South High School so well. I also hope that they put the same level of energy into their future endeavors as they put into decorating the Commons for Senior Takeover. The time in high school, possibly, is the most influential time to grow socially, emotionally, and intellectually. It's a time to develop effective habits and routines, as well as create social connections that will be remembered and cherished forever. We're all fortunate to have the chance to interact and connect with each other in the classroom, in the hallways, and at events. In the future, as these students reflect on their experiences in high school, they all will have a very unique story to tell and a number of people who supported them during their time at South High. Seniors, I commend each and every one of you for making the most of your high school career and wish you nothing but the best in your future. Thank you for being such a great senior class. At this time, it's my privilege to introduce today's guest speaker. Each year, it's a tradition that the senior class officers decide upon who they'd like to invite to speak at commencement. This year, the senior class is selected, and we are fortunate to have Mr. Josh Massey. Josh Massey came into education profession via a winding road. After 8 years in the United States Army, Josh took a job as a custodian at southeast of Salina. After a promotion to Buildings and Transportation Director, he was convinced by his mentors and friends to go to college and become a teacher. Mr. Massey graduated from Kansas Wesleyan University in 2009 with a bachelor's degree in history and began teaching at South High School in 2010. During his time at South High, Josh has taught social studies, American studies, psychology, American justice, and English. Mr. Massey is currently pursuing his master's degree in educational leadership through Kansas State University. Josh believes that teaching is his calling. When asked about Mr. Massey, his colleagues mentioned that Josh likes to remind us that when he was in high school, he was a difficult person to teach. He didn't always see eye to eye with many of his teachers. But looking back on his time in school, he remembers specific teachers that didn't give up on him or write him off because he was hard to teach. Mr. Massey is always there to remind all of us about those kinds of kids today students that might not be 100% on board with the program, but are in desperate need of someone that won't give up on them. Josh truly cares about, will not give up on, or write off any of our students. It's my honor to introduce our distinguished graduation speaker, Mr. Josh Massey.
Woo, okay. Thank you, Dr. Kipp, Dr. Exline, members of the Board of Education, parents, grandparents, and distinguished guests, South High graduating class of 2023. It was my honor to be asked to speak to you on this occasion, because this occasion is your transition from childhood to adulthood. Today, I want to acknowledge all of the people that helped get you here, starting with the most important person. Today, you need to thank your mama, all right? Thank your mama today. They worked really hard to get you here, and their work is not done. They are gonna worry about you, advise you, fight for you, and with you for the rest of your lives. Despite all the things that I will talk to you about today, this will remain constant. So cherish your mom. Today you need to do something nice for your mom, okay? If you haven't done it already, do something nice for your mom. It doesn't have to be big. When you get home, do your mom's least favorite chore, right? Make her supper, buy her some flowers, that sort of thing, but show her that you love her and value her for her hard work. The truth is, and many of you have heard this before from me, that you are the work of your parents' lives. They will never dedicate more emotional, intellectual, or financial resources to anything than they do their children. So this is your mama's day. So celebrate Mother's Day right. All right? When I was asked to speak to the senior class at your commencement, I really agreed very eagerly. I was like, yes. But I did not know exactly what I was going to say to you at that time. And as I look across this space, I see all of the hard work that I and your other teachers, administrators, parents, clergy, bosses, community members have put into you over the years. Your years of high school have tested you, and they have tested us time and time again. So this is the day for the people who made it through. Speeches like this have little conventions and rituals, and we gloss over the truth of achievement in speeches like this. Achievement is not equal. Okay, for some of you, this was a really fearsome and perilous journey. And for others, you're kind of expected to be here, to be acknowledged and to move on to the next challenge. We all know that this achievement is granted equally, but it is not earned equally, right? Some of you put real sweat into your education. You prize the knowledge that you gained in your journey. Some of you have done this after sleeping in your car or couch surfing. Others after having suffered tremendous personal loss. And all of you have done this through a pandemic that disrupted the fabric of our society in ways that we fully do not understand yet. And yet you made it, yet you're here. So I'm breaking the rule that you have to be recognized as a homogenous whole. You aren't. You're a large collection of individuals. You earned this honor individually, and you are going to go forward in the same way. When I think back on my own commencement ceremony many years ago, I cannot for the life of me remember who spoke or what they said. I do remember my high school experience, though. I was not a good student. I spent too many days with teachers introducing all of these like high-minded academic topics, assigning homework that I had to complete, generally trying to provide their students with the best education they could, while I was more concerned with the important stuff, like chasing girls and where the party was going to be on Friday night. All of the adults in my life, including my teachers, really fretted over me. Your teachers have fretted over you, all right? They fretted about me, they encouraged me, they cajoled me. Sometimes they threatened me to just focus for just a minute on my future. And my future was tied to my education. Despite my very best efforts, they dragged me across the finish line and I graduated high school and I was able to pursue a future. All of these adults, all of these people who served me deserve my thanks. But I'm gonna really focus on one specific one today. As a junior in high school, I was on a trajectory that was most likely gonna end up in jail. I partied too much, I studied too little, I was not on course to graduate. I was getting into the type of trouble that statesman John Lewis would not call good trouble. All of my trouble was bad trouble, and it was going to end up into big trouble. At the beginning of my junior year, I signed up for an elective that I did not want to take. I didn't care if I passed it or not. It didn't matter to me at all. There was a girl in the class that I had a crush on, and I wanted to, be in that class because of that girl. And this class was taught by a woman named Norma Williams. Mrs. Williams taught a class on constitutional law and engaged in topics that were controversial and interesting. And she gave me the freedom to argue, which is what I really needed. I was an angry young man and needed to be able to argue with people. And I found out early that she demanded that when you argue, you know what you're talking about. So reluctantly, I began doing the reading for the class. She demanded that I participate, and I didn't want to sound like a jerk or an idiot. So I did the reading, and I found that I liked the topics we covered. Mrs. Norma Williams is the reason why I became a social studies teacher. I could have taught a lot of things. I talk about this all the time. I don't teach subjects, I teach students. But the truth of the matter is that social studies, the reason I chose to do that was because of Norma Williams. I also think she saved my life. As part of our course, my constitutional law class competed. We debated controversial political topics using knowledge from our country's founding documents. We had to know the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and we applied those to the questions of the day. Mrs. Williams demanded that I know what I was talking about. She demanded I know my material, and when I would show up for a practice, not ready, unread, she would call me out on that. We would have heated exchanges on that. And I want you to keep in mind for a second that I took this class because I was chasing a girl. Okay, like I was not involved in learning the Bill of Rights or the Constitution. I didn't want to do that, and yet I did. We competed at the district level and won by default because no other schools in our district could field a team. So as a result of that, we had to take a trip to Tulsa, Oklahoma, in my home state, and compete against schools from all over my home state of Oklahoma. And if we won, here was the big thing. If we won, we would have the opportunity to compete in Washington, D.C. And like many of my peers, I had never ventured away from home other than to visit family. I had never gone that far away. And I think that in that moment, because we were able to do this, I panicked. I was a perennial screw-up that was not on track to graduate high school. I did not believe I could achieve this thing. So I ghosted her. So I ghosted my teacher. I told her I didn't have a ride into town to catch the bus to go to Tulsa. She replied that she would pick me up and give me a ride herself. So I lied to her about where I was going to be. And she tracked me down after driving 20 miles out of her way. When she found me, I told her that I did not have the wardrobe to compete because the competition required a shirt and tie. I didn't even know how to tie a tie, guys. I was a junior in high school. I didn't know how to tie a tie. She replied, "That's okay. I bought you a tie and shirt. We'll get this done." She countered all of my excuses. I was utterly powerless. The only thing I could do was to go and compete. And I thought, well, if I do this, at least she'll be off my back about it. She'll quit hounding me about it. And so we went to Tulsa and we competed. And my worst nightmare came true. We won. We won. We won, and I got to go to Washington. And it was the farthest from home I had ever been. I saw great, big, amazing things. I met and shook the hands of people who were making decisions at the highest level of our government. I ate at my first banquet, but I didn't know my table manners. So that girl I'd been chasing, I had to track her down and ask her, "Hey, could you teach me how to eat properly with a knife and a fork?" And she did. She was very kind about that. And during that session where she was teaching me how to eat properly in front of other people, I got the guts up to ask her out. She said no. Many of you guys have heard this story. It's my favorite story when I talk about the transformative quality of what an education can do for you. When people talk today about how schools are failing or don't have an impact on students, I think of Storm and Norma Williams and how this Cherokee kid from Tahlequah graduated high school, became a world traveler, eventually went to college, became a teacher, and is now pursuing a master's degree. I believe without her, things would have been much different for me. Storm and Norma. You're about to embark on the next phase of your journey, and things are going to look very different for you. For the first time since you were about 5, you will not go to a place where the sole mission in life for everybody there is service to you. For most of you, this has been the norm. For 180 days a year, quite nearly half of your life since you were 5, you had the opportunity to be in a place where your improvement and care was the only mission. Every person in your school buildings over the years was, by profession, dedicated to the purpose of assisting you to get to right now, this point, right? And I'm not just talking about teachers. Teachers are a very important part of that, but you have had coaches, social workers and paraprofessionals, psychologists, secretarial staff, counselors, administrators, service and maintenance staff, drivers, nurses, and other people that I cannot name in a speech this short. They've all dedicated themselves to this effort. Over the years, literally hundreds of people have assisted you. I know the people that I work with enough to know that we have all worked very hard at it. We are not perfect, but we have done the very best we can, and we have educated you in the very best way that we know. I'm not standing here saying all this to place some sort of moral imperative on you. That's not what I'm about. I just want you to reflect on it as I have. It was years before I reflected on Mrs. Williams and the tremendous gift she gave me, and how that fit into the context of my life. And I wish that every student had a Storm and Norma. I hope that you have found one or can think of one that has come through for you like she did for me. I believe that with this perspective, you might appreciate what you have accomplished and the people who have helped you get there in the most true and thoughtful way. So we're sending you forward with our blessing and hope. The skills and knowledge that we could give you or could guide you to have all been imparted. You've gotten our view. The next view is your view. You're going to construct it. You're going to build it. And that is very exciting. So I truly hope, class of 2023, that you go forward to your next challenge and earn all of the honors, benefits, and joy that each of you has coming to you in exchange for the hard work that you put in. My dad said something to me on the day of my commencement, and it is the only thing that I remember about my graduation. He said, "Go forward, hold your head up high and be proud, and walk with faith, peace, and courage." And I hope that each and every one of you starts this new step in that way. So congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Massey, so much for that. Hello, everybody. My name is Denelyn Vasquez, and I am the senior class president. And I am just, let me tell you guys, I am so excited to give my speech today. I've been talking about it all week because I couldn't tell anybody. It's a secret. So I'm so excited to share it with everybody today, finally. Every time I thought about writing this speech, since the 8th grade, I had a clear outline of what exactly I wanted to say. I was preparing to write it, and I realized that I actually have no words to describe my high school career and what high school is. There's a lot of stigma in the media of what high school should be, like High School Musical or Taylor Swift's music video for You Belong With Me. Any of Khalid's American Teen album just paints a picture inside teenagers' minds of what high school should be. But the reality is that high school is whatever you made it out to be. I am just so happy to be standing here on this stage in front of every single, well, almost every single person that has made up my high school career. Without each and every one of you, this chapter in my life would have had a different outcome. Although many of us might have had different emotions about high school ending, we are all connected by this memory happening right now. Our memories we take with us forever, no matter where we are. My proudest accomplishment was being class president all 4 years of high school. I have loved my class more than anything else in high school, and I tried to the best of my abilities to keep our class together. My intentions were to be there for people, and so you felt like you had someone to rely on. Someone you could state your concerns to, which there were a lot of, or even give an idea to. Our high school career has got to be one of the craziest, most full circle moments. Our freshman year got cut short with the pandemic, hitting right as we were about to hit our last quarter. And then sophomore year, our class was split completely in half, and we only saw half of each other at school. Junior year started in masks, with people starting to come out of the COVID slump that we had been in for the past 2 years. And finally, our senior year was mask-free, no social distancing, together again, just like we started. Although many of you may think we got robbed from a full high school career, I would say that we're lucky to even graduate. I mean, our 2020 seniors had to listen to the radio to hear their names being called and walk across their living rooms. I remember hearing my brother's name, and he was half asleep when they started reading the V names, so my parents kept tapping him and telling him to wake up. But we're all here together inside this building with very white lighting, enjoying these last couple moments together at Salina South's class of 2023. This is the last time we will all be together in one room before we go off and start a new beginning of our lives. I'm so sorry, I'm a crier. There are so many people we need to thank. And I feel like I'm about to start reading a really generic Oscar speech, but we should thank our parents, nuestras familias, all of our amazing teachers, our wonderful friends and friend groups, all the memories they gave us every single day, and so many more people, but most importantly, ourselves. Sorry, I have tissues in my pocket. Let me get them. Our work has got us to this point, and all of those years of waking up at 7 a.m. to get to school, all of those years of staying up until 1 a.m. writing those papers, and all of those years of admin denying us our spirit days are over. Something I've enjoyed in our class is seeing how involved we are. We have people participating in so many different areas. We had individuals in art, in sports. We had people involved in theater and band and orchestra and forensics and debate, our peppers, our singular cheerleader. Where's Riley? Riley. Our choir people, our culinary interns, math tutors, link leaders, yearbook, tripodium. We had people in book club and multicultural club, even GSA club. Where's Tegan? President. And even kids outside of school who are working jobs almost every single day and handling schoolwork every night. We have done something in our high school career that has gotten us involved. Something I've learned is that if there's an opportunity for you, go ahead and reach it, because life is about making new possibilities happen every single day. And school gave us each a chance to get involved in something or even dabbling in being part of a team. I'm lucky enough to have taken this to my advantage and these opportunities, and I have not regretted any of them. because these are the things that have given me my friends, funny moments, sad moments, even scary moments. I would throw parties every once in a while in these years, but y'all will not believe this, but every time you got a snap or a text or a DM inviting you to a party, it was most definitely my mother's idea. My mom has been our class's #1 supporter since day one. And if you've ever stepped foot into my house or even been near it, which I know a lot of you have, the best part and the best bet is that my mom knows who you are, and she will ask me how you've been or why you don't come to the house anymore. And just like that, I adopted the same feeling. So happy Mother's Day, Mom. To cherish all the moments with everybody, and there are so many to choose from. But I think I'm gonna talk about the time where we all went on a walk in our neighborhood. There must have been like 40 middle schoolers, all in blankets, walking around, when all of a sudden, Dylan Roberts, which sadly he's not here, but I wish he was, runs back and tells us that he ding-dong ditched my neighbor's house. And those memories weren't the nicest because my neighbors were really mean at the time. So we all ran inside and we closed the doors and we shut off all the lights and we hid. And eventually Dylan got up and said, okay, it's okay. I'm gonna go over there and I'll take the blame. And we all laughed about it and just turned the lights back on and just continued on going. Where I was going with that was that our class has gone through many troubled times. We've been through many different things, but in the end, we all stood up and we faced it together. As I get ready to close off my speech, because I'm really hungry, one final bit of advice from my dad, even though he told me that I should quote him in this, I told him I wouldn't. I lied to him. Is it matters what you do, because we are individuals who are planting seeds in the ground every day. One day those seeds will sprout, and we want to be proud of the fruit that those seeds produced. I'm not gonna make you analyze that because we all know we've had enough of that. But what it means is that don't do something that'll leave a bad mark, because one day it will come back to you. So I hope to see every single one of you, and I would like to remember you, and I hope you guys grow into something great, because I know that my beautiful and amazing class is more than capable, I'm so sorry, of accomplishing everything that you guys put your minds to. And I look forward to contacting you all in 10 years for our reunion, so please don't ghost me. And never forget that it's always and always has been a great day to be a Cougar. Thank you.
Thank you, Denelyn. Guests, our ceremony is to honor the class of 2023. Graduation marks one of the most important milestones in a young person's life. Each year, we uphold the outstanding traditions and programs of South High. Most notable for this class are the students who are about to recognize for our Outstanding Class Citizens Awards. These two outstanding students have been selected by faculty for demonstrating a marked respect for country, assuming responsibility for improving their school and community, and showing reverence for life. The outstanding young citizens for the class of 2023 are, please stand when I call your names, William Fulkerson and Madison Yost. Thank you, and you may be seated. This year, 17 students achieved a GPA of 4.0 or better every semester throughout their high school career. Students, please stand as I call your names and remain standing until I ask you to be seated. Audience, please hold your applause until all the names have been read. Evan Dixon, Eva Elder, William Fulkerson, Lauren Harris, Jolie Huron, Jason Lucero, Adri Powell, Marley Reimold, Riley Weber, Madison Yost, Adele Gary, Montana Packett, Alondra Mendiola, Tess Daly, Elena Herbal, Andrew Kaiser, and Bailey Brin. Congratulations on your accomplishment. Let's hear it for these students. Students, please remain standing. We would also like to recognize the top 10% of this year's graduating class. Will the following students also please stand to be recognized? Again, please hold applause until I've read all the names. Seth Robin, Brooklyn Baird, Reese Kimmy, Sydney Anders, Abigail Valles, Jake Disney, Susie Beachy, Emily Bergman, Melina Schindler, Peyton Augustine, Emily Anderson, Caitlin Keybors, and Danny Phillips. Please join me in congratulating the top 10% of 2023's graduating class. Congratulations, and you may be seated. We are very pleased that we are able to conduct this ceremony and gather together to celebrate these students for their hard work and achievement. Please be respectful to our graduates and their families and friends. I ask you to refrain from any air horns or artificial noise makers and allow for families to hear the names of each and every graduate. Graduating class of 2023, please stand at this time. President Fletcher, President Zimmerman, members of the USD 305 Board of Education, Superintendent Exline, faculty, parents, relatives, and guests. Each member of this graduating class has completed the academic requirements as mandated by the Kansas State Department of Education, USD 305, and Salina South High School. Each member of the class of 2023 is recommended to receive a diploma. At this time, it is my honor and privilege to present the class of 2023. Congratulations. It's now time for the presentation of diplomas.
Garrett C. Ailes. Oh. I'm sorry. You guys can sit down. Sorry. Christopher M.C.K. Alvord. Sydney A. Anders. Emily C. Anderson. Adrián Aranda. Vanessa Margarita Arceo. Peyton Christopher Augustine. Maritza Avila Castro. Marissa Evelyn Bailey Rios. Brooklyn M. Baird. Paige Elizabeth Baird. Jesus Antonio Banda Jr. Emery Z. Barth. Lily Grace Bartley. Faith L. Bates. Susie Rose Beachy. Olivia Grace Beckman. Emily A. Bergman. Micah E. Bixby. Elena Jade Boyer. Hannah Larae Boyer. Logan J. Bronsky. Bailey Janelle Bryn. Kayron Eugene Brooks. Brianna Eva Lene Bunville. Abby Kayleen Cara. Okay. Elijah Maurice Carter. Isaiah J. Carter. Yulisa Castellanos Zacarias. Eve L. Chen. Ryan Scott Clark. Seth A. Clemmer. Riley Ann Cooper. Addison Elizabeth Copeland. Liseth Coronado. Andiro Yahir Cortés Landaverde. Irene Onelia Cortés López. Samantha Cox. Karen Noemi Cuevas. Tess L. Daly. Roman E. Dalmy. Riley Kate Davis. Saúl A. de León. Daisy Alexis de León. Cristian Díaz. Evan Andrew Dixon. Cecilia Wynn Din. Jake Gilbert Disney. Víctor Hugo Domínguez Ortega. Connor James Dreher. Yasmin Faith Eason. Eva E. Elder. Douglas E. Elston. Yadira M. Escobedo. Daniel Ángel Esparza. Alexander J. Fair. Cristian Eduardo Fajardo. José Ángel Filgueres. Alexander Figueroa Castro. Jacqueline Greer Fisher. Janie Ray Nunez Fletcher.
Alexa Joanna Flores. Brianna Nicole Fortune. Jorge Armando Franco. Dayanara Franco Ramos. Addison Lee Freeman. Nina Ann Marie Fries. What is it? Abby Kayleen Kara. Eli Jacob Frick. Weston Landry Fries. William J. Fulkerson. Callie R. Fulton. Hugo Ivan Garcia. Troy Anthony Garcia. Riley Dawn Gebhardt. Adele A. Gary. Braden A. Gilbert. Natalie R. Gillespie. Ava Marie Glavin. Jonathan Goldwire. Gentry Susan Gremmel. Francisco de Jesus Guardado. Jordan Gutierrez. Damaris Gutierrez Castro. Daniel Ray Halpane. Dylan Lee Halton. Isaac Nicholas Harper. Gavin William Harris. Lauren Riley Harris. Samantha Luann Hawk. Dylan Carter Hayes. Carter Ray Hensley. Elena F. Herbal. Caden G. Herbal. Yadira Hernandez Ordaz. Ashley Jimena Herrera. Emma Jo Hilbert. Alan Holt. Dayton M. Hudson. Hunter Malachi Hughes. Alyssa Marie Hull. Jolie M. Huron. Jordan Michelle Highsong. Mia C. Ibarra. Wayne Christopher Jackson. Veronice Jaquez. Chloe M. Jeffries. Ethan Jaloka. Abraham Jimenez. Vanetta Dawn Johnson. Andrew F. Kaiser. Caitlin Nicole Keyboards. Reese T. Kimmy. Daniel Matthew Knudsen. Peyton Nicole Coop. Amaya Faith Langen. Katie J. Latham. Caleb A. Loganus. Sydney F. Lobato. Kaylin Alicia Loisernoy. Angel Gabriel Lopez. Jason Robert Lucero. Jacob Wayne Macy. Olivia G. Mancino Hind. Peyton D. Merrick. Alexandra Martin Escobedo. Go behind.
Isaac James Martinez. Aaliyah Terry Massey. Mark Paul Matteau. Zachary Cole McCrae. Mallory Laura May McKenna. Emma Lee McNelly. Macy Grace McNelly. Lillian Rose Meek. Brianna Elizabeth Meeks. Ellie Elizabeth Mencanon. Alondra Linnell Mendiola. Avery G. Miller. Creighton Giles Maudreau. Leah Naomi Maudreau. Evan Daniel Molina. Jock P. Montgomery. Zoe J. Moreland. Luis Esteban Moreno. Alexander James Mueller. Emma A. Noctigal. Giselle A. Nash. Christiana Jean Nelson. Emily Anna Wynn. Ryan Khan Wynn. Jonathan D.D. Wynn. Caitlin R. Nielsen. Tegan Scott Norris. Marsha J. Northrup. Vincent Noenlacy. Cynthia Nunez. Gabriel Nunez. Avery J. O'Connor. Oscar Ojeda Jr. Aviana Violette Ordonez. Mackenzie G. Packard. Montana A. Packett. Austin Zachary Park. Faith Ethany W. Passniden. Cameron James Patton. Bailey E. J. Pembleton. Colton Penn. Gabriana Paige Perez. Elise Bella Perkins. Tanner G. Peterson. Kenny Duong C. Pham. Salina Savanpoon Poisonpoo. Danny Ann Phillips. Peyton Marie Phillips. Adam M. Pomachon. Alexandra Picasso. Morgan Ray Pickering. Chris Ariel Pineda. Adri Leanne Powell. Kaiten May Putman. Axel Quezada. Daniela Valentina Ramirez Ruiz. Regina Reed. Maheen Raymond. Devin Michael Reidelberger. Marley Reimold. Zazie Elizabeth Reitz. Ayana Lynn Revels.
Araceli J. Rivas. Hector Rivera Jr. Seth M. Robin. Connor Ryan Robbins. Connor C. Roberts. Dylan Gregory Roberts. Logan Rhodes. Alan Romero. Valeria Natalie Salazar. Kevin Salazar Sanchez. Bailey Marie Saldibar Lorenzen. Amanda Isela Sanchez Soto. Aiden A.D. Sankey. Dalton Lee Sawyers. Jacob M. Schartz. Connor Joseph Schmidt. Andrew A. Scragg. Lauren Ashley Scoville. Porter N. Scoville. Sam M. Siebold. Jasarin Rose Sheridan. Cami K. Simmons. Luke William Simpson. Aubrey Bryn Nicole Powell. Shadrick A. Slayton Murray. Hayden Michael Smith. Joshua L.J. Smith. Jesse L. Stelter. Melina Marie Schindler. Annalise Yvette Tellis. Joshua Timpson. Chase Tyler Toothman. Chantal Anahi Torres. Jaden J. Tremblay. Amelia Lucille Tripp. Samuel Eduardo Urbina. John Mael Valle Zapata. Haley Marie Valeroy. Abigail Valles. Eduardo H. Vega. Ricardo H. Vega. Zoe M. Velikov. Cooper D. Vorarath. Jesse C. Vorarath. Kylie M. Wasserman. Brooklyn J. Webb. Riley Ann Weber. Shaden Lee Weichel. Trenton L. Wellbrock. Hunter A. Winger. Jack Robert Michael West. Riley Nicole Whelan. Kyron Riker Whitaker. Caleb R. White. Patience Jean Wigand. Liberty M. Wilcox. Ava Marie Williamson. Logan L. Wilson. Faith A. Workman. Madison M. Yost. Sierra K. Younger. Breely McHale Dennis.
Denelyn Vasquez. Lydia Masaniai. Noah W. Temple. Amanda Wynn.
Before we celebrate, class of 2023, please stand and transfer your tassel from the right to the left. It is time to celebrate the class of 2023.
My speech.
You may sit. Congrats, guys.
I'm Lydia Masania, your senior class secretary. As we conclude the afternoon, we would like to thank everyone who came to join us on such a special day. I would also like to congratulate my classmates who have worked so hard to be here today. I will forever cherish the bonds and relationships that we have formed with one another, and will always remember the memories that we've made together.
I'm Noah Temple, your senior class treasurer. Guys, I cannot wait to completely ignore everything that I've learned in financial literacy and enjoy the sweet, sweet, blissful ignorance of the incoming crushing debt. Looking back on our 4 years of high school, I hope we can all come together and appreciate the good alongside the bad and learn from both as we move forward with our lives. There's so many new memories to be made, and though we are leaving behind a life we've grown so accustomed to, I hope we can all push ourselves out of the comfort of what we know. When I brought up my own fears to my dad, he told me this, and as we leave here today, I want you all to remember these words. Don't let fear drive you. In any decisions you make and the paths that you'll take, remind yourself of the dream and do what it takes to get there. Class of 2023, there's only one thing left to do. For one final time, C-O-U-G! Awesome. We ask that all patrons remain seated as the graduates exit the floor. Thank you, guys.
Here we go, let's go.